Howard County police say they're ready to charge a man with first-degree murder. Yesterday, Alexander Stevenson turned himself in hours after police say he stabbed his wife in Ellicott City. The reason he's not in custody yet is because he's being treated in the hospital. Howard County community reporter Dennis Valera is on your corner in Ellicott City, looking more into the suspect's history.
Behind me is where police say Alexander Stevenson turned himself in. Once he's out of the hospital, he'll be charged with first-degree murder and for violating his wife's protective order. I dug through some court documents and found he had an incident with his wife and kids just a day before this deadly stabbing. Howard County Police first responded to Huntsman Run after 8 Sunday morning, finding Amethyst Stevenson stabbed to death in her home. The suspect, her estranged husband, Alexander Stevenson, wasn't there. But hours later, he came to police's Northern District station in Ellicott City with what's described to be non-life-threatening, self-inflicted injuries. He'll be charged as soon as he's released from the hospital.
It's really hard to put into words, when something like this happens, when somebody has done the right things to protect themselves and it still happens. So it's really a tragic situation, but we have him.
Court documents show Amethyst filed for a protective order last month. She said Alexander made veiled and direct threats of violence against me and the children. He has threatened to kill us. He punches walls, destroys property. A temporary order was granted then, while a final order was granted last Monday. Ngozi Obeneme is the executive director for HopeWorks, Howard County's only comprehensive center for domestic violence and sexual assault survivors. She says protective orders are an important tool, but it shouldn't be the only tool being used.
It's important to have law enforcement involved, the courts involved, the advocates like we have here at HopeWorks, and service providers really working together to respond quickly and assess risks when violations occur.
Court records also show just the day before, Alexander was charged with a slew of charges in Carroll County, including violating Amethyst's protective order and second-degree assault charges. Charging documents say 911 calls came in for a fight in a parked car at a High's gas station in Sykesville. Say police troopers learned one of his kids, while driving the car, was trying to alert Amethyst he was intoxicated. That's when things escalated to the point Alexander bit his son's left thumb and tried to scratch or gouge at his daughter's eyes. Amethyst told troopers he also attempted to call her. Court records show Alexander Stevenson is set to stand trial for his Carroll County charges in April, also showing that he had a protective order against an ex-wife years ago. Again, once he's released from the hospital, he'll be facing charges in Amethyst Stevenson's death. Reporting on your corner in Ellicott City, I'm Dennis Valera for WJZ.